Third Q brown belts in Kobudo. Here we go, we're back at it. I want to start with the guards. I'm going to do these like 45 different ways to show you. So first one, I'm just going to put it in my normal hand for this. Middle guard. So hands are off the body, pushing out in front of me. Tall stance. From there, low guard, just drop the tip down. To get to side guard, I bring it up and then step back. So it's just like with the bow, but obviously a little shorter. From there, right foot goes back, back guard. And then to get into high guard, it comes up over my head. And I want my left hand in front of me, and it's on a 45, up and behind me. Now I'll face this way and do it. So middle guard, low guard, side guard, right foot steps back, back guard, high guard. Now I'll turn this way and do it. So right foot forward, middle guard, tip goes down, low guard, side guard, back guard, high guard. One more time around. Middle guard, low guard, side guard, back guard, high guard. And of course, we also know we have to be able to slide from one end to the other. So making sure we're doing that. You also want to be able to switch your grip and do the same thing with that. And then also if you go left hand, palm down, right hand, palm up, you know how to figure eight from the bow. But when we get into our kata arakaki no jo, you'll need to be able to figure eight with a jo as well. So we're going to get into some of our basics now, and I'll be mirroring these as best I can for your viewing pleasure. We're going to do the blocks and the pokes tonight. So first one is going to be upper double hand block. So left leg back, upper double hand block, lower double hand block, side double hand block. Then I turn it over, reverse side double hand block. I'll do that again. Again, this mirrors the bow exactly, so we won't spend too much time on this. But upper double hand block, lower double hand block, side double hand block, turn it over, reverse side double hand block. Next one is going to be sloping roof block. So to do this, you're going to slide to the end of your jo, and then you slide to the side. So you can tell why they call it sloping roof block, because I angle it, I'm moving off to the side. We're going to need this for e-pawn number 1 pretty soon, so you want to get pretty good at this. But again, I slide to the end, and I'd say there's about a foot between my two hands, and then I step over and block. So I put that together, I move and block. Next one's going to be vertical block. And this is actually similar to the bow. When we know in Temura no Kani we do this pose, it's the same thing. But to do it with a jo, I'm going to step into a cat stance, and I block like this. So if I turn sideways, it's out in front of me blocking low. So I'll step back with my left leg, vertical block. So this is how you're going to defend against any low strikes. You just kind of slide it, bring it to the side. So I'll face this way to do it for fun. I step back, vertical block. The next one's going to be a middle inside block. And this one has a little bit of a loop to it. So I loop underneath what's coming at me, and I rip it to the side. So I loop and rip. So to do it, I step back into a cat stance, loop, and rip. That's your inside block with the jo. So I'll turn this way and do it the way you guys will. I step my left leg back into a cat stance, loop, and rip across. One more time. I step back, loop, rip across. We also have, from there, we'll have our pokes that we can do. So if I'm in my middle guard, we have sliding pokes. So that means when I do that, I'm going to cover the end of the jo, so you don't want to be able to see it. So I'll get real close. You cover it with your thumb. That way you can pop, surprise them with it. But to go over here and do it, I'm in my middle guard. I pull back. I can sliding poke high, pull back, sliding poke middle, pull back, sliding poke low. So you have 3 of those for the sliding poke. So I'll do those again. So I come in high, middle, and then low. The thrusting poke, you really only do kind of like head level. And from here, it's going to tuck under my arm. So I come in and I poke. I'll go this way with it. So right from that middle guard, remember it's off the body, I come in and poke, tuck it under the arm. We also have a back thrusting poke that we're going to need for the ippon. So what you do is, I'll face you guys the normal way first, but I grab the end of my Joe and I step my left foot back as I look over my left shoulder and I thrust behind me. So I'll do it from here. I grab the end, look over the left shoulder, thrust behind. Grab the end, look over the left shoulder, thrust behind. That is the back thrusting poke. That covers all of the basics I wanted to do for this video. We'll finish with some of the EPOM because I know I have a couple people that are going to get ready and need that very soon. So first one is going to be number 1. I move to my left, sloping roof block, roll it over, overhead strike. Guard, and up. Number 2, I step back, vertical block, come around, side head strike. Middle guard, and up. Number 3 comes in, I block low, come around, and strike. So we just did number 3 2 times. So now let's make sure we have number 2. So again, that one was number 3. So number 3 is when I step back, vertical block, come around and strike. So for number 2, I have to step back. It's going to be that middle inside block. And then from there, I poke. And up. So number 2, again, this one's number 2. I step back, inside block, direct poke. And hopefully you guys have number 3. So for number 4, my left foot steps back. It's going to be side double hand block. I look over my left shoulder, spin and poke. That's that back thrusting poke. Then I come back to the front, reverse rising strike under the chin. Guard, and up. We'll do number 4 again. So I step back. 1, look over the left shoulder, spin, back thrusting poke, back to my partner, and up. That's everything for the Joe today.